everyone, it's Kevin Newcastle Fans TV and I hope you're all good on the second channel. It's good to see this channel finally have lift off because it's been still the past year or so with sporadic videos from the women's channel and like for the women's team and for the under 23 team, and obviously it needed that bit of a kick up the arse, and here I am. So aye, Mike Ashley has bought 90 million worth of shares in Hugo Boss. Now, the news over the past couple of months for this bloke, I think the country's starting to realise how much of a dickhead this lad is. And you mean he's just bought the 90 million worth of shares in Hugo Boss. Non-playing staff at Newcastle United are still on furlough. With Newcastle United have just announced a 40 million profit as a football club for the last term. So it's bizarre to me how this bloke sleeps at night. Honestly, it really is. And not only that, you've got the shit with Sports Direct when he told his staff to go into work, and they were tweeting the Prime Minister, "Oh, shall we open our shop tomorrow," and all that. And then when people didn't like it, he fled the country and went to Miami. So it's like this bloke is an absolute parasite, isn't he? Like, really, let's be honest. And the sooner he pisses off, the better. It's just a crazy whirlwind of a time. Obviously, lockdown and everything that's going on in the world at the minute, and this bloke still never. You just never. You can never believe half the things that he's done. I mean, run down the 13 years at Newcastle United. It's just madness. You could do a 2 hour rendition of the Black and White Show and just on what Mike Ashley's done at this football club and how bad and rate it, and how it's crazy to me. And then the past couple of months, he's really shown what kind of bloke he really is. I mean, there's allegedly he's took managers who work with Sports Direct and made them try to make them work even though they're potentially still on furlough. So it just sums up the man that he is. It just sums up Mike Ashley. Like, the rest of the country probably didn't know about this because I haven't took much of an interest into Newcastle until recently with the takeover and stuff. But a lot of fans won't know what he's like. A lot of fans probably thought Newcastle were over exaggerating because of this agenda from the media that we should thank him, and he's a shrewd businessman this, and he's done good for Newcastle that. There's many people down south, and there's many people across the country that probably think we're just complaining at everything, and I think a lot of them have had a reality check, to be honest, and stood up and realised what kind of a man we've had to put up with for 13 years. And I know the stuff's went really quiet with the takeover, and there hasn't been much said in terms of like breaking news, because I know Amanda Staveley's in court with Barclays and things like that. But I really hope it happens this time for all of it, because we need rid of this bloke, man. We really do. Like, not even as a football owner, but as a man, he's just an absolute parasite. Just leeches off whatever he can to make that extra little bit of that. It's just an embarrassment to this football club. He's done nothing but hold this club back for 13 years. 2 relegations, 6 derby defeats. Some of the most embarrassing moments I've seen as a Newcastle fan. Appointments like Joe Kinnear, appointments like Dennis Wise, pissing about the best manager we've probably had since Bobby Robson and Rafa Benitez, pissing about players like Johan Cabaye, pissing about players like Matty Longstaff, just just taking the piss out of Newcastle fans. Do you know what I mean? And there's still been people like myself who've been loyal to the team, and still went, probably more out of blind loyalty than anything else, but we've still went and supported this team. And regardless of what your opinions are on that, whether we're sheep or whether we're just supporting our team, whatever the opinion is, we've still backed our team to the very end. And even if you've cancelled your season ticket, there's probably a good chance you've still support the team on social media, watching football matches and things like on the telly. So it's like we've still supported this club, and we're still in after all this time. And I know I've kind of went off topic from from the original thing of Hugo Boss being bought and whatnot, but this bloke just needs to do one basically. Like, I think he's been at the club for about 9 or 10 years too long, and that's being kind. But honestly, man, just think as a bit of positivity, since that's a massive thing on Newcastle fans TV at the minute. That the positive thing to take from this is there's going to be one day where we're all going to be packed into that stadium, and Mike Ashley's not going to be the owner of the football club. And just think of that feeling, just think of that, just think of what it's going to feel like to have your club back and have that hope again, and being able to cheer the lads on, and and not have that false sense of security about where we could end up under Mike Ashley, or a player that we didn't buy, or being severely underinvested in the summer, frustrating transfer deadline days, stupid decisions on the names of the stadium. That'll all become irrelevant because we'll have our club back, and it'll all feel different, and it'll be amazing. And that's what you've got to think of in especially in times like this. Gives you that bit of hope to cling on to. But this, for me, this is the first of many videos on the second channel, hopefully. I really want to up that. So let us know if there's a particular thing you would like to see from me on the second channel. I've got a couple of ideas. It's just getting around the editing side, because I'll be honest with you, I'm shit at editing. I've tried. I can edit things like this and the quick forwards, very basic stuff, but any further than that, and it's a bit of a mess for me. But it's just one of them, isn't it? But if there's anything you would like to see, I've got. I could do a FIFA series. I could do a Football Manager series. I could do a player profile series. I could do. There's plenty of ideas I've got. And me and Paul have got the B Team show coming along as well. So if you are interested in seeing that, leave a like on this video. If you enjoyed this one, let us know in the comments. And I've been Kyle for Newcastle Fans TV, and I hope you're enjoying the second channel so far. And I'll see you all later. Ta-ra!